You are listening to the People First podcast.
People First is a self-advocacy group run by people with learning disabilities, and People First podcast is a platform to raise awareness about real issues that affect people with learning disabilities in our community and all around the world.
We aim to inform and entertain our listeners by interviewing interesting guests and talking about the things that really matter to us. This is like having a stage to speak out and get our voices heard.
Welcome to People First podcast. Today we are speaking to campaigner and advocate Heidi Crowter about her work. This episode is being recorded in advance of the Court of Appeal for the changing of the abortion law on July the 13th. At the moment, the law is the baby can be aborted up to 24 weeks, but the baby with Down syndrome can be aborted right up to the due date. At People First, Keith and Graham, we agree with Heidi that the law should be changed so it's equal. Thank you for coming and joining us today. We are very grateful for you speaking to us, and we want to say how much we admire your advocacy.
Well, I enjoy doing it. I do like doing it, but it upsets me that I have to do it.
We want to ask you some questions. When did you start your advocacy?
I started in 2016. That was about a new test coming in. But for the court case, anyone who doesn't know what the court case is, so at the moment, a baby with Down syndrome can be aborted up to birth, but a baby without Down syndrome, like my nephew, can be aborted up to 24 weeks, which I think is downright discrimination. And what's really sad is that the parents are not being trusted. Their decisions not being trusted. They keep personalising them. There is a video that Sally Phillips did in that year called "I'll Go Without Down Syndrome." It should be on YouTube, and I could not watch it without crying.
Does the court provide any easy read information?
They do an easy read, but I can try and find them for you.
How are you feeling about July the 13th?
I'm very excited because I'm hoping that the law will be changed. And if we do get the law changed, we'll be going to a government building and what's going to change it. And you are all invited to it. Might need to ask my mum first.
What is your hobbies?
My hobbies? Oh, I've got a lot of hobbies. I like singing, I like dancing. I'm a massive Liverpool fan. So I'm hoping that, because as I said, he's at Liverpool. You know, Mane, he's gone to Bayern Munich now. But I'm hoping that the money we got from selling Mane can use that to get Salah a new contract. That's what I'm hoping. Is that right?
What jobs do you have?
Well, my sister, Susie, her job is to get people with disabilities jobs. So she got me this job. So I work in Northampton School doing non-verbal drama workshops for kids of varying ages with Down syndrome. It goes from little kids, my favourite group, to the big group. And sometimes I do sport as well. I do alternate, but I prefer drama.
When you get married?
Oh, wow! Any normal couple will have one wedding. But if you're like me and James, we have 3 weddings. The first wedding was 2 years ago on Monday coming, 2 years next Monday. We had the ceremony, and here is our photographer. Now, the reason why we had 3 weddings is because of COVID. Restricted it a lot, so we managed to have. So it was Bols's birthday the week before. So I put in Bols's birthday cards. Please allow weddings. And so the wedding was and the day we planned it for was the 4th of July, which is the week before his week after his birthday and the day after mine. So, and then Boris allowed weddings on that day that we planned. And we only had to have 30 guests. But it was amazing. It was a lovely day. And then my mum promised us by having a big celebration at the end of all of it. And we did. And then the second wedding was make it legal. That was on the 23rd of July, Daniel Radcliffe's birthday, and the day that everyone has died. And that was the legal bit. And then on the 7th of May this year, we had our massive celebration, and we got a lot of presents, a lot of cards, and we got a lot of advocates to spend. And we was out. And out of all of them, the best one has to be this year, the May one. So yeah, it has to be that one.
Definitely, I agree.
Because it was to hand everyone there.
Does your husband help with the campaigning?
Oh, well, he doesn't help. He supports me in it because he doesn't really get it because my mum tries to explain it, but he doesn't really know the nitty-gritty. He supports me. Sometimes he gets a bit confused because we're doing something else as well. I don't know if we do. I do love it, but he can get a bit confused.
What have you learned over the years about campaigning?
Ooh, I learned that it's stressful. I also learned that the government don't consult us first because back in 2018, they released the NIPT testing without any consultation whatsoever, which is, I think, is rude and annoying. And it has been a test of patience because I've also learned that people with disabilities are being sidelined in society. They're not really treated as people. And as a good example, we went to John Hannah's Hotel once in London, and they gave us patronising presents, gave us some colouring books because they thought we were kids. And then my mum went to breakfast one day, she said, "Oh, where are your kids?" Yeah, I think it's just a lack of training and a lack of respect and a lack of maybe they need to meet us first.
How do you look after your mental health?
Well, when I do get quite a lot of backlash on social media. So when I do get a backlash, I just don't go on it at all. And my mum just sorts it out.
Court case is stressful. How you manage that?
I have stress balls in my room. And if I do get even more stress, I just do things that I like doing. Normally, what really happens with me is that I go to the Lord and pray. So I've got to say that I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. So he helps me in it as well.
Who inspires you?
Ooh, that's a lot. That's a bit of a hard question because a lot of people inspire me. I would say my biggest inspiration is probably my nephew Josh. He inspires me to but he inspires me to have fun, and he inspires me to he teaches me a lot of things. But in my court case, I would say Jesus and the prayers of the people, but mostly essence from the Bible. There's also another one that inspires me. I would say there's a person in the Lord's House of Lords called Kevin Sinquin. He inspires me a lot. He's a disabled player, and he tried to get another bill through, but they get talking and talking. But I admire his strength, and he has got quite a lot of threats, death threats. So maybe we can pray for him. And I've had the great pleasure of meeting him. And I would say that he's just a normal man. Can I say my big inspiration is my mother-in-law. It's because she always teaches me on how to live for others, to think of others. Unfortunately, that's still in progress. And I want to say thank you for teaching me that.
What is your plans in future?
Oh, my plans for the future is to hopefully be the first person without syndrome who reads the law. And I'm guessing I'll be probably a lot of media then. I've been writing a book called I'm Just Heidi. And it's coming out. It's coming out in probably in September, and it's coming out in October. That's all about. So my mum and dad wrote the first book about my early life, and this is all about my life after secondary school, as it's where I am now. I'm hoping, I'm not sure yet, about doing a signing in Oxford.
What is your hope for people with Down syndrome in the future?
Well, I hope that people with Down syndrome will be treated respectfully and seen in a positive light. Because that's the main problem too. The main problem why there's so many abortions is because the abortion law is so outdated. It was made in 1967 when they go to schools. So that's what meant to do. I want them to see it in as an up-to-date information, not in a law that was made about 3 years ago. So the Abortion Act was actually made in 1967. So I want them to move with the times. That's why there's so many abortions, because they are so in line with the old law. They don't understand the reality of it. And it's also a known fact that the siblings with people with Down syndrome can inspire their pathways. For example, my sister now looks at people with disabilities because of having me, and my brother wants to go to teaching people with disabilities because of me.
I wish you good luck in the future.
Thank you, David.
Because I posted it on Twitter this morning. I didn't realise you got it or not, but I posted good luck to you. Just put good luck in the future, and I hope you do well with it. And don't stress about it. It will be fine. And if you don't have any questions, just ask me or one of the first members or staff. They're there to help you.
Thank you so much.
Really thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and take care from Daniel, David, People First, Craven. And good luck the 30th of July.
Bye!
If you enjoyed, if you want to hear more, like, subscribe, follow and share the podcast. It helps us to grow.